What's up, guys? It's time for another vending machine video. Today we're off to our truck accessory shop to fill up that haha vending machine and the snack machine, and the weather's been getting hot, so let's see what our sales look like. Remember, guys, if you like these style of videos, hit that like button for us. Alright guys, enjoy the show. What's up, guys? It's Matt with Galaxy Games 843, back with another vending collection video. We are back at our truck accessory shop, and the weather here is definitely heating up, and it's time to start making some real money here in these machines. So as we approach both vending machines, we've got our AI Smart Cooler, the haha vending AI Smart Cooler. I see there's a couple Red Bulls left in there. We've also got our snack machine, but we've got a lot of things to stock up. Multiple drinks, multiple snacks, and I've got my door wedge here to keep the haha vending AI Smart Cooler open as well. Gosh, I love that thing. It's so much better than using the chair to hold the door open. So we're going to get to work. First thing I need to do is scan the QR code to open the door. I'm going to use the haha vending AI Smart Cooler app to do so. It just takes a second to load. So once we get that scanned, we're going to go ahead and open that door and get to stocking things up. So while we're getting started, guys, first and foremost, just let me say welcome. Welcome. We appreciate you being here. Thanks for joining and viewing the Galaxy Games 843 YouTube channel. We really do appreciate it. Hope everyone out there is having a great day, a great weekend, all that stuff. We appreciate your time and hanging out with us and your attention. So thank you guys so much for that. So we've got lots of things happening. Obviously, it's summertime is starting. Trying to get some new locations, trying to get some new machines. We got some travel plans coming up. Now, all kinds of things going on. So let's just kind of talk about all that stuff that's going on right now. So as you know, as the weather heats up, the drink sales definitely go up, and you can see that there's definitely a lot of things sold in this machine. We're starting with the lower row, starting by stocking up the Snapple and the Gatorade. Then we'll do the sodas and the energy drinks and all that good stuff. This collection for this time around, it's a little bit bigger than the last time, and I think you're going to see as we progress into the hotter months, the collections are going to get bigger and bigger and bigger from this location. And that's one of the benefits of having this haha vending AI Smart Cooler is customers are now buying multiple drinks or multiple items at the same time, which has certainly increased my sales. So I don't know if you guys have tried out one of these smart coolers yet, but if you haven't, it's time to start thinking about it, because like I said, we went from kind of the history of this location. If you guys have been with the channel for a long time, the history of this location kind of breaks down like this. When we first got this location, we had that little Dixie Narco 180 real small red Coke machine here. I don't know if you guys remember. If you guys remember that, that means you've been with the channel for a long time, and I appreciate you hanging out with us for so long. But that's how we first started with this location. It was right around, I want to say it was right around the time of when the pandemic started. Kind of right just before the pandemic. So we've been here for, 6 years now at this location? But it started way back in 2020 with that little red Coke machine. And honestly, this was an underperforming location. When we had that little red Coke machine here, this location was doing roughly about $60 a month. And in talking with the employees and the manager here at this location, they were just adamant that they just don't carry cash. So that's why they weren't really buying a lot of sodas. So I said, okay, all right. So if you remember, we did a bunch of changes. We kind of moved. We played some route Jenga, so to speak. If you remember, I moved a bunch of machines around, and I took that little red Coke machine to the brake and alignment shop, and I took it was a Royal 650-10 machine from the brake and alignment shop. I brought it to this location, and I put a credit card reader on it. And the sales certainly went up. We gave them more options here, plus some options for energy drinks, and we offered them that cashless payment option. From then, we were doing about $300 a month. We added in the snack machine, and the snack machine here has never done super well. The snack machine has always just been kind of an accessory to the drink machine, because what they really love here is their energy drinks. So we actually operated those two machines here for quite a few years, definitely, 3, maybe 4 years. And then when these AI Smart Coolers started coming out, I said, I gotta try one of these. So I got this haha vending AI Smart Cooler. This is the very first one I ever bought. And I told them, I said, I'm going to try something new at this location, guys. I'm going to bring in a smart cooler where you scan your card, because they were mostly cashless anyway. And then you can take whatever you want. And they were like, all right, yeah, bring it in. So we pulled out that Royal 650-10 live viewer machine, took it back to the break and alignment shop, sold that little red Coke machine, and this machine has been performing very well ever since. So as you know, like I said, we were doing $60 a month with the Coke machine, about $300 a month with the what's it called? That Royal, the one that said Nesquik on the front. And now you're going to see this machine is doing more than that in 2 weeks, what it was doing in a month previously with that older machine. So we'll talk about the money when we finish stocking up all the drinks, but it just kind of goes to show you how changing things around and upgrading your machines and making things better and improving your existing locations help you make more money. So we all know that probably the hardest part of the vending machine business is finding locations. So if you've already have locations, though, you can still generate more revenue by implementing upgrades, making changes, things like that. You can do so by, adding credit card readers like the NIAX credit card readers. You can do so by upgrading to newer machines or machines that are going to allow customers to buy more things all at once. Those are definitely some kind of upgrades you can make to help increase your revenue at your existing locations. So, this, like I said, this is the Haha Vending AI Smart Cooler. If you guys want to try one out, you can contact my guy at Haha Vending. His name is Oliver, and all of his contact information is down in the description of this video. You can call him, you can text him, you can do anything like that. If you want to try one of these machines out, though, tell him Matt from Galaxy Games 843 sent you. That's going to get you a discounted price. If you have trouble getting a hold of Oliver, you can also contact me directly, and you can order through candymachines.com. Just reach out to Matt at candymachines.com via email, and I can help you get set up with an order for one of these Haha Vending AI Smart Coolers. So, multiple ways to save. Either Oliver direct at Haha, or you can contact me at Matt at candymachines.com, and we can get you set up with one of these amazing Haha Vending AI Smart Coolers. Like I said, they're really great, and they've really helped increase our sales, especially at a location like this. This is a small location. I always get comments and people asking, like, how many employees are there? I think there's like 12 employees here at this location. And of course, the customers do have access to the machine too, so that's certainly a benefit. But it's mainly the employees that are my customers here at this location. Mainly the employees are the ones buying products from these machines. So take that for what it is. You'll notice I'm adding an extra row of Monster Energy because they bought out the 2 rows that were there before. So I did downgrade Sprite from 2 rows to 1. I added 1 extra row of Monster, and I might still have to add even more. So I'm debating on what soda to remove. I'm not sure if I'm going to take down the inventory in Mountain Dew, because currently we have 5 rows of Mountain Dew. And if you remember way back in the day, this location used to be very Mountain Dew heavy. Lately, there have been very energy drink heavy, not so much Mountain Dew, but I may take down some of the rows of Mountain Dew in order to accommodate more energy drinks. And that's kind of the thing. This machine, it adapts weekly. It adapts every time I come here to make changes. I do something a little bit different every time. I'm just going to keep trying to increase my revenue. But all right, it's been 2 weeks since we've last been to this location. Let's talk about the numbers for the drink machine. So as you know, like I said, 2-week collection. There's obviously no cash because it's a Haha Vending AI Smart Cooler. It's cashless only. And the total amount collected in that 2 weeks was $336, which is outstanding for 2 weeks. So that means we're on point or on track to go over $600, maybe even close to $700 for the month just in that machine, which is really good for me. All right, Mrs. Galaxy Games 843 taking over, moving on to the snack machine, and the sales at the snack machine have increased. You guys remember those $20, $30, $40 months? They've gotten better. Not as good as the drink machine still, but they've definitely gotten better. And one of the things that I'm going to attribute to that is the Reese's Peanut Butter Cups. You guys know in the previous videos, we've stocked up a bunch of Reese's Peanut Butter Cups, and they've been selling. They've been buying them in this at this machine, so that's a good thing. So Mrs. GG going to stock up the snack machine. I'm going to kind of hand her the items as she needs them, and she's always going to be checking for sell-by dates and everything as well in those machines. So we're going to be pulling any items that are beyond the sell-by date, And remember, this machine is never as popular as the drink machine, but it has picked up sales lately. So there's that. We do have a NIAX credit card reader on this machine as well. I certainly recommend getting NIAX credit card readers on all your machines. If you didn't get to see my midweek video this week, I talked about the top 10 benefits of adding NIAX credit card readers to your machines. Go check out that video. Has some great insight as to why you should have credit card readers on your machines. And if you want to get some NIAX credit card readers on your machines, just go to shop.niax.com, add those VPost Touch credit card readers to your cart, and when checking out, use the promo code GalaxyGames843 for instant savings, guys. It's going to take instant money off your bill. Again, just like the Haha Vending AI Smart Coolers, if you'd rather come directly through me, you can do that as well by emailing me at matt@candymachines.com, and I can get you some hookup on some NIAX credit card readers also. So again, both of these things we're talking about today, 2 ways to save, direct from the either Haha Vending or direct from NIAX, or you can contact me at candymachines.com. Again, email is matt@candymachines.com, and I can set you up with those as well. So either way. All right, so like I said, this snack machine is definitely not as popular as the drink machine, but we're going to get it filled all the way up, and then we'll collect the money. But let's talk about the next couple weeks. So we've got some travels in the upcoming weeks coming up here soon. We've got an Ohio trip coming up, so for those of you that might be in the Ohio area, you might see me back to my hometown to visit some fam and all that good stuff. So I don't really want to call it vacation because it's not like we're going off to some cool fantasy place or anything like that. We're just going home to visit family and stuff like that. And then the week after, Nashville for a trade show. So with all that said, there might be some interrupts in the video postings in the coming weeks. I'm going to do my best to get everything pre-scheduled and done, but like I said, there might be some missed posts or some missed videos in the coming weeks. Some of the videos we are working on, though, we need to go back to the game store. I had, let's see, the game store called me the other day. They wanted the gumball machine filled, and you might have seen the short where we collected from the gumball machine. Also, the Poke the Duck machine was almost completely out of Pokemon cards, so we had to go restock that. And I added some plush to the key catcher machine as well. So that's going to be an upcoming video where we're actually going to do the collection. But let's talk about the money from the snack machine. So 2 weeks again, coins, bills, NIAX. Total collected was $69.25. Putting both totals together for 2 weeks again, these machines together in 2 weeks made $405.25. So if things keep going this way, we should make over $800 this month, which is outstanding. All right, guys, do want to remind you, if you haven't done so yet, please hit that subscribe button. As you know, we're trying to grow in 2026. We need your help, so hit that subscribe button, ring that notification bell, share, like the video, do all those things to help us, and we appreciate you hanging out with us and watching our videos. With that said, though, guys, it's time to wrap the video up. Thank you so much for watching. Once again, this is Matt with Galaxy Games 843. We'll see you next time.